at New Jersey's Byrne Arena say everything is going smoothly. Peter Dench reports on the love of Who.
This is the 18th and perhaps the final year you'll see The Who in concert, a group whose music is rooted in the mid-1960s and a group that is one of the most successful in rock history.
I read a lot of things that other rock people say, and they rehearse in front of mirrors and all this. I've never done it. I just get up and do it. I don't know what I'm doing, and it just happens.
Them and the Stones are left, that's it.
What is there about The Who that appeals to you? Is it the music? Is it the words? What?
It's got to be the music, because the band has survived so long.
I sometimes think we're kind of dinosaurs. When I listen to the new groups coming out, it really feel my age, you know.
And more than 4 hours before The Who was scheduled to perform tonight, these followers were outside the Brendan Byrne Arena.
I want to get in early.
You got an assigned seat, though.
Yeah, but still, it's the excitement. Just the atmosphere. The atmosphere's great, and, you know, the people are great. We're having a good time out here, waiting for the Who to come on.
The proof of popularity, the fans. 180,000 tickets sold in 4 days for 3 New York area concerts. 1 million tickets sold overall at $15 to $17 a piece for the 20-show American tour.
It's almost like a religion to them, and they've stuck with us through the good times and the bad times, and they're always there, and I think they've kept us going, you know.
I think the Who are just great. I mean, I love Roger Daltrey and Pete Townsend. They're just marvelous.
Who may follow its American tour with a few farewell concerts in Europe. Says guitarist Peter Townsend about public performances, it's time to step aside, time for new people to come in. Despite that, the group appears as popular today as any time during its 18-year history. Peter Dench, Channel 2 News.
Indeed, and tonight they are playing the first of 3 concerts in the New York area at the Brendan Byrne Meadowlands Arena. Sold out months ago, the 20,000 fans at the concert got what they came for. 18 years of wear and tear as a rock and roll band were only slightly in evidence tonight. The Who, playing to a crowd drawn from several different generations. A crowd with very similar opinions about this rock and roll band.
They're electric. They've been around for 20 years. They're one of the major rock bands today that is still around with most of their original members.
It's like you're watching a legend.
Fans and those who prey on the fans showed up early outside the arena. But with the show sold out, it was the night for the ticket scalpers.
It is right here, all you want.
This multi-million-dollar tour could be the biggest money-maker in rock history. But if you are to believe the band, this is the last tour. After 18 years, they say they've had enough. Enough of the success and the controversy. Violence on stage, on purpose. Violence in their personal lives. Drummer Keith Moon dead of an overdose in 1978. Violence among their fans. 11 kids killed in a stampede at a 1979 Cincinnati concert. According to The Who, it's time for the younger generation to get on the stage. In one of the early songs from The Who, they sing, "I hope I die before I grow old." The Who might be older, but they're far from dead. You have 2 more chances of catching them live here Tuesday and Wednesday at the Shea Stadium. That is, if you can get a ticket. Can you come?
I'm really cutting on it. They're not laying on top.
Well, the stage level's quite loud, you know.
Yeah.
The Who, in rehearsal with Schlitz.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's okay,
For 2 performances in their last concert tour. For 18 years now, The Who has dazzled millions of fans all over the world with their unique brand of rock and roll, and with onstage antics that include smashing instruments and equipment. For those lucky enough to attend, the sold-out concerts at Shea is like to be a good dose of both. group claims
tomorrow night they're going to be playing at Shea Stadium. Mark Haynes tells us now the Parks Department and the police are preparing for an onslaught.
December 4th, 1979, at a Who concert in Cincinnati, 11 people are trampled to death in a rush for seats. Officials later concede they should not have had first-come, first-served seating. Today at Shea Stadium, workmen put the finishing touches on stage and sound system for a Who concert tomorrow night. It features first-come, first-served seating on the field. Parks Commissioner Gordon Davis says not to worry. We've taken a lot of extra precautions.
We have created a series of checkpoints, barricade systems outside the stadium so that in order to even get close to the stadium, you have to go through a series of checkpoints run by New York City Police and Parks personnel. So we don't think there will be much of a problem.
Another way city officials plan to prevent a crush like happened in Cincinnati is that this field, they figure, can seat about 24,000 people. But they have only sold 12,000 tickets, which means when the people come onto the field, they're going to see there's plenty of room for everyone. Of course, this is the Who's last U.S. tour, so some people may get a little anxious to be up front. Group leader Peter Townsend says we will not see the Who live again.
I want to get out and I want to live dangerously. I want to get pleasure from what I play, not from being a circus act, going through the same motions that you've done every tour.
But Parks Commissioner Gordon Davis feels everything will be under control, especially since store-bought refreshments will not get by the gate.
Don't bring any alcohol, folks, because you won't get in, or at least your bottle won't get in. Your ticket will get you in, but as people come to the outside, you will see dumpsters arranged around the stadium. They will be asked to deposit their liquid refreshment or any other kind of refreshment in those dumpsters.
Why do it at all? Why allow people to sit on the grass? Because other places do, like Cincinnati, like the Meadowlands. And New York loses concerts because New York does not allow on-field seating. City officials say that if this works, New York will get more concerts, and at the end of the year, it could add up to as much as $2 million more in city revenues. At Shea Stadium, Mark Haynes, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Some late breaking news about some more trouble at Shea Stadium regarding the Who concert, and we'll have an update on that just a little bit on the 6 o'clock Eyewitness News. Tomorrow for you.
For two performances tour. For 18 years now, the Who has dazzled millions of fans all over the world with their unique brand of rock and roll, and with onstage annex that includes smashing instruments and equipment. For those lucky enough to attend the sold-out concerts at Shea, it is like to be a good dose of both. The group claims this farewell tour does not mean they are breaking up. They say they will continue to record. Gail, Bob.
In fact, thousands of rock fans are again heading out to Shea Stadium for another concert by The Who. Last night, an estimated 70,000 spectators, of course that was a full house, turned out to see the world-famous band. Police reported no actual violence, in their words, at the event, but about 50 people were arrested for disorderly conduct. Another 100 people, including 3 police officers, were injured. One of the hurt officers suffered an ear injury from an exploding firecracker, and the emergency medical service says most of the other injuries consisted of fractured ankles and broken limbs. It was the crush of the crowd. Now with us tonight